Alright, y'all. I know I might have been gone for a couple days, maybe. Sorry. Just lots of more things have been going on and stuff, and just trying to figure some things out, with also like my YouTube thing too that I'm doing. I don't want to get far into that because mostly I want to concentrate on this main video that y'all clicked on, which is my shit, I forgot the name of my fucking project. Hold on, wait. My boredom drawings during school. I don't know if that made sense. I don't care if it doesn't. It's just gonna be the name of the video now. So yeah. This is gonna be like a part 1. Cause this is just gonna be like a quick little like part 1, just showing y'all on what y'all are getting into. Cause I have done just like a lot of other drawings, basically like doodling and all. But that would be safe for part 2. These are just gonna be 3 projects that I've just done just because of boredom and all, just being in school. But yeah, alright, so I wanna get into this first one that we're staring at right now on the screen. With this one, I wanted to do something like with something like a ocean, like a monster ocean, sea monster and stuff. And I forgot the name of what would this monster would be and all, like this type of monster that I was trying to draw. But this was like the only one that I couldn't think of at the time. Maybe I could have done like a kraken, but like I felt like that would have been like a little bit harder. But from here, as you can see, like from the bottom, I first got like the ocean and all started, with the little waves at the top. Then I got the outline of the sea monster. Then in the next one, you see I put like a little 2 hints of details, or not hints, just 2 added body features that as you could say, to the drawing, make it more, just actual, like live looking, I guess. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the outline for the boat, but for the boat part, I was kind of struggling because I was trying to draw it at an angle. And like a certain angle, I don't know how to explain it, but just like at a certain angle with like waves and all, like trying to be really, really detailed and all, but I was having like a hard time. So all I could just do was this like little boat right here, which to me, I find it was just good enough in the end, really. With the monster, you can see I added more additional features, especially with the eye. I made a tongue and all. I felt like the tongue was like alright. Maybe I could have fixed it a little bit better, but the gills, kind of like the eyebrow, and then like you see like from the like, I don't know how you explain it, like chest part, I guess, lines and stuff for it, and teeth and nose. Next part, yeah, here's where I started actually adding the color to the monster. Maybe I could have like done like some type of like shading to it because I feel like it's just too bright looking right now. But I don't know, like that's just something that I'm like looking back at now, but it's a trust process, alright? Gotta wait till the end. And I know you're looking at the water right now, like I tried covering the black lines and all that were like drawn into the water, and it looks messed up right now, but I promise you that's fixed near the end. Then I started to do the background. I didn't want to do like a blue color or black color. I thought like purple was gonna be cooler, and you can see like it goes from like light to dark, like transitions from light to dark. Looking back at it too, the shading for it, it's not that well, but I mean, I feel like it's still like good enough. I still find it cool. Next one, I also wanted to add like clouds with thunderbolts just like striking down. For the one right here, the main big one striking down onto the water, I wanted to make the waves like actually look impactful and shit from the boat. But I couldn't do it. I was having a hard time doing it, man. Like I'm not that good, alright, with drawing little bits of details or stuff like that for drawings and all. Like, I'm alright. But you can see that I finished coloring the monster as well. I think now starting to see this, I think this is a sea serpent, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, I finished in coloring the monster. I added in like scars and all from the chest to the eyes to like make it a bit like cooler looking. I changed the eye to where it was just like a white ball eye, you know, like making it look dead kind of or something. Thought it would like look cool. I think this is also, oh wait, no, I'm pretty sure there's one more. Yeah, I also thought there was like something off with like the monster, so like I wanted to add in like a little bit of like dots and all to like make it look like a lizard type-ish, and add like electricity from like its gills right there at the top or something to or no, not gills, fin from the top, as it's like getting struck by like the light, you know, with the water and all mixed with lightning. It's filled with the electricity and all. I was thinking like, alright, you know, like, alright, yeah, but that's it. This is like my first project right here. With looking back at this now, with some features that I did wanted to add or like thinking of adding more, was like maybe like just like another gray cloud on top of the monster, just to like make it look more stormish and all. Maybe some like black lines on the water to make it look more wavy. I think I tried that before, but I just couldn't do it. Like I was having a hard time with it. Like I said before, adding a bit more shading to the monster, or yeah, like shading to the monster, or yeah. I was also thinking maybe adding like fire breathing out of its mouth too, but its mouth was too small and I already drew like the tongue, so I didn't want to like change that already. But yeah, other than that, that's my first project, like I said. Turns out while trying to search up like a picture for sea serpent of the drawing and all, to give y'all like an idea of what I was trying to draw, I literally found a already drawn picture of what basically like I wanted my project of the sea serpent to turn out to. So yeah, this is like a great example of what I was trying to do. Yeah, so someone already got to me and did a better job, but yeah, all I want to say is fuck you, JK. Good job. But yeah, all right, back to the fucking rest of the video. See you. On to my second project. I know what you're seeing. This is just like a rough draft right now of just the start of the project. From what I'm trying to reference this drawing to, I'll show it up like right now. Is supposed to be this wallpaper of the windows, like the old Windows background of like the plain field, but it would have like a Domo in the background. And I don't know if y'all know like Domo, that like famous like idol, or not like idol, just like a figure or something. Very famous, was like Hello Kitty type stuff with famous and all, but now it's like not really mentioned at all now that much. It's like disappeared kind of. Maybe it hasn't, but to me it still like lives on with me, that Damo. I have like a couple plushies too, because as a kid I used to be like obsessed with them, and I still am to this day. Like, especially like of course with like nostalgia and all, but just I don't know. To this day I still find it cool with Damo. So I wanted to draw like do like a drawing of Damo, and right here, as you can see, it's just a rough draft of the plain feel of trying to also add a dark shading and all. Here's the outline of the Damo in the background of the plain field. You can also probably notice that the shading, the dark side of the shading that I did is a little bit changed too. Then I drew like the eyes and the mouth and the teeth. I will say drawing the teeth was so difficult because I'm trying to do it exactly, of course. And it has 4 teeth, but it was so hard to draw the 4 teeth. But I finally managed to draw them. Of course, not perfectly even, but who gives a fuck? I did it either way. And then after I drew in the background, fill in the background with color of the blue skies, and I also filled in the outline of the Damo, brown and red. I felt like it turned out perfect with the Damo, and like how the way I've filled it in or colored it in, I feel like it turned out like really nice, which is like what I like a lot. And with the plain field, I also try to change that to make it more like defined, as you can say, maybe. I don't know, like just to try to improve them more. Alright, make it more looking like a plain field. Then yeah, this is the last one where I made in the clouds and all. I think like in the background, like on the right of the background of the Damo, like you can see like just 2 dark blue hills. Also on the bottom left, I also try to add like another part of the shading too, just cause like I felt like in the end, like from here you could just see like it's just like mostly all just one bright like filled in color of green, and then just the top right just dark green kinda, just for like only the shading and all. But I wanted to add like another part of it to like make it look like that. I don't know, I thought it just looked off to me. But yeah, this is my second project though. To be honest, there's nothing really that I want to change with this. I thought in the end it turned out really good, and honestly this might have to be like my second favorite project. Like, yeah, this might have to be my second favorite one of what I did for my projects. I thought it turned out really well. But yeah, on to the next one. Oh man, alright, now this one was purely like just like in class I was just like bored as hell, like, or this is when I found out, because from these drawing projects that I did were from this app in school with these laptops that we were given, and like a Chromebook really, and there was like this drawing app that was finally added to the Chromebook, and so this was like my first thing that I started to draw really, and it was during class, just like bored out of my mind, just not wanting to do any classwork or pay attention, and because I think also we were watching a movie, which was also pretty boring as well. But this was like my first thing that I drew, just out of nowhere, just purely random. Oh man, might be creepy to y'all, but oh man, alright, whatever. But this is the first part of it, just only the full body or figure of just this old or just balding, skinny, like starving man that's just pointing down, doing the what's that dance shit? The dip? Nah, I don't know. No, the drop? Okay, whatever. Alright, so then the next layer, I I was thinking of like making them just like, I had this like imagination in my head or something, like of this guy just living in a cave, gone from the outside world, where he's just lived in a cave his whole life, and this is what he turned out to be. So I decided to draw this cave and all with the lines and all for the rocks to give it definition. The black part mostly was supposed to be the shadowing, or just how dark the cave would be, and then just in the middle of the guy, and you can see like this black like line kind of on the ground. That's just supposed to be like the surface ground, really. And the next one, I added like yellowish into like around the figure to make it like light and all, like as if light was coming through. I for that part I had like some type of imagination for or imagining for like a torch just being dropped on the ground like directly below him. And I was gonna like think of drawing the torch too there, but I don't know, it was kind of like hard and just like not sure where I'd have to place that, so I just like skipped that and just try to draw like the shadings of the light and all from like purely bright to like non-brightish kind of, around the figure. And below the black surface I put like dirt and all, and these brown lines are gonna be like well, you'll see. Oh yeah, so then from here, those brown lines were supposed to be like a wall of just like dirt and all and stuff, and you can see I drew like gray lines as they're supposed to be like roots, or just like roots in the grounds from like the dirt and soil, and the green stuff is supposed to be like the grass, and also like I was gonna say algae, but not algae, like not mold. I forgot the name to it, but it's something that just like green, like kind of like grass type or something that just grows onto like surfaces of like even like walls too, but mostly you'll see them on rocks a lot. I forgot the name, but yeah. And then I did the shading of 3 types of shadings for the sky, where it goes from bright to dark. Yeah. Oh, and I added like those gray, like truly dark lines on the rocks to sorry, I had like a little burp or hiccup. To make it like have like cracks in it kinda and stuff, or I don't know, I'm not really sure really. Yeah, like just like cracks and all, like more of just like something like with the black lines that I drew on there. And I forgot to mention this too, I also made the cave or the rock like a bit darker here too, because I feel like from the last color that I shaded in, it was too bright of a rock, so I kind of made it dimmed a little bit, Then yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Yeah, in this last image, I just decided to draw like birds and all in the skies for the background, and gave my character here like a color to his skin, really. I guess I wanted to make it like a little bit pale for his skin because of how the way he's living in this type of condition. I'm not sure it does look that, but I mean, to me it looks fine, really, in the end. And yeah, that's really my third last project. And honestly, this one was like my first one, and this one would have to be like my first favorite one, honestly. For this one that I think I would change would probably, like, if I wanted to change some features to this drawing, I'd probably would want to add like maybe like 1 tree or 2 trees like on the right and left side, like top right and top left side. But the trees would have like no bushes or anything, like, or leaves on the top. It would just be like a naked type of trees and all, to like fit in this atmosphere of like the drawing and all, or theme of the drawing. I meant. And maybe I change the skin color again too, like make the color a bit more paler, lighter, and all. But yeah, that's really my 3 projects that I did, from my boredom drawings during school. Yeah. I do have more, and they're more on like paper. This was just like something that I was trying on a laptop, my first time really. But really, I mostly want to try and get better at doing it on like a computer and all, like with computer drawing and stuff, because I feel like there's way more that you can do with even like learning it on the computer, like way more benefits and stuff that you can do. But yeah, that's part 1 too. Part 2 definitely will do soon as well. There's gonna be like way more too, with like, I feel like way more defined and better stuff. But yeah. Alright, enough talking about that. If y'all enjoyed this video, this was just something like off random to y'all, probably whoever's like keeping up with my channel too. This was just something that I wanted to just like show out, because like with all these drawings that I'm doing, I don't know, to me I feel like I just want them to be seen or something, or just to be put out there. And I know with my drawings too, they might not be the best and all, but honestly, man, I don't care. To me, these drawings are just good enough and all for people to at least like just look at and all, or probably put like a thought into them or something, get some type of idea. Doesn't have to be too impactful or anything, like with those famous artists and stuff, but whatever, man. I just want my shit to be out there, I guess. That's all. I don't care what y'all have to say about my drawings. But I mean, yeah, that's it. If y'all enjoyed this video, y'all can leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I mean, if y'all comment, I'd love to hear what y'all say about like my drawings and stuff. But other than that, I'll see y'all in another vid later.